2012, Laura Kepler is the National Goodwill Ambassador for Children's Miracle Network Hospitals, and at the same time promotes her personal platform issues, Circles of Support, mentoring children of incarcerated parents. Right now it's time, and it's my pleasure to introduce Sam Haskell, a Mississippi native who rose through the ranks of the famed William Morris Agency in Beverly Hills to become one of the most powerful agents in the television industry. Sam was named the youngest senior vice president in the history of the William Morris Agency in 1990 and continued his rise to become executive vice president and ultimately worldwide head of television. Prior to Sam's retirement from WMA in late 2004, his clients include Bill Cosby, Ray Romano, Kathy Lee Gifford, Whoopi Goldberg, Debbie Allen, Delta Burke, Dolly Parton, George Clooney, Cela Ward, Mary Lou Henner, Martin Short, Kirstie Alley, Tony Danza, Sean Hayes, Michael Feinstein, Lily Tomlin, and His Royal Highness, the Prince Edward, Earl of Wessex, just to name a few. Sam also oversaw the packaging of all agency-represented network projects, including such mega hits as The Cosby Show, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Mad About You, Everybody Loves Raymond, Murphy Brown, Sisters, Suddenly Susan, Live with Regis and Kathy Lee, Diagnosis Murder, Kings of Queens, Las Vegas, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and Lost. Again, just to name a few. Well, for his many contributions, Sam was recently named by Television Week magazine as one of the 25 most innovative and influential people in television for the last 25 years. His incredible journey from a small-town Mississippi boy through his days in Hollywood and his nationally best-selling memoir, Promises I Made My Mother, in which he attributes his success to the lessons he learned from his mother at an early age, lessons such as faith, hope, and character. Released by Random House Ballantine Books in late April, the book is a national bestseller, having spent 7 weeks on the Los Angeles Times bestsellers list, where it reached number 10, a top 5 bestseller at Amazon.com in the month of April and the first week of May in 3 categories, reaching the number 2 spot in overall biographies, the number 3 spot in entertainment biographies, and the number 4 spot in business biographies, as well as making the top 10 list in the Denver Post, Kansas City Star, Milwaukee Times, and number 1 in the Dallas Morning News. It was also one of USA Today's 5 top picks for Mother's Day, and number 2 on the CEO Reads Business Journal bestseller list for 4 weeks in May. That's pretty impressive. Sam has been chairman of the board of the Miss America organization for the past 6 years. And he has been responsible for the rebranding of Miss America, as well as facilitating her return to the ABC network. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Haskell.
So much. Thank you. You're most kind. First of all, I want to thank Jeannie and Mike for bringing Mary and me here to join you in Wisconsin for Laura's Miss America Homecoming. It's our first trip to Wisconsin, and as you just heard, my book was actually on the bestsellers list in Milwaukee, so I actually am thrilled to come and meet some of the people who might have bought the book, but I have a little secret to share with you. I think I figured out why I was on the bestseller list in Milwaukee. You see, Jeanette Moreland and her family bought several boxes of books. And then I think they gave them out, and then those people bought boxes, and those people bought boxes. So I think I figured it out. So I have to thank the Moreland family for my success in Milwaukee. At any rate, I've been asked over and over and over, why did you choose to jump into the Miss America organization? Well, you see, my wife Mary was Miss Mississippi back when we were in college at Ole Miss, the University of Mississippi. She was Miss Ole Miss, and then she won Miss Mississippi, and then we found ourselves in Atlantic City as kids in college. I was the boyfriend at the time. Miss Ohio won that year. I'm still not over it. She was a beautiful, incredible, very popular Miss Mississippi. So I got to know the Miss America program from a grassroots level in my home state. I grew up in a little town called Amory. And as you just heard, I ended up going to Hollywood and realizing many of my dreams, just as many of the young women who enter our program at the Miss America level want to become their Miss City, Miss State, and ultimately Miss America. But I had this dream of going to Hollywood and working with all the stars that I had read about in my TV guide, which I walked down the street of Amory with, telling everyone what was coming on television and who was going to do what to whom and what shows. Bonanza was my favorite television show. It was on NBC on Sunday nights.